Hello everyone. So today I have a very simple story to narrate and it's all about today I'm learning a story of psychology book. So I'm reading going through that book and wanted to also tell you in a very simple terms like what is it about. So hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Engineering Cubicle and today we are taking a quick journey into a subject that might seem mysterious but affects all of us. So, it is psychology. And so, let's keep it very simple because understanding how the mind works is a lot like solving a puzzle. So, it's a book story of psychology, and here is this story about it. So, once upon a time, people wanted to know how the mind worked. Two groups of experts tried to solve this mystery, where the one group was the thinkers, and they asked very big questions like, what is consciousness? They were like philosophers, and they were trying to understand the mind just by thinking about it. But after that, scientists came in and they said, we need to run experiments and see what the mind does, like how we see, hear, or remember things. But both the groups had some problems. The thinkers could not prove their ideas, and the scientists, which came later, they couldn't study the emotions or the hidden thoughts. Then there is a very famous person who came into picture. His name was Sigmund Freud. Then he came with a pretty good idea, a very big one. Freud thought, what if the key to understanding people is not just in what they think, but in what they don't think about, right? So he believed in our past experiences, especially from the childhood, that are stored in our unconscious mind and it shapes who we are today. Then Freud created something called as the talking cure. People would talk about their memories and dreams, and this would help them heal emotionally. This Freud idea changed psychology, and this method became the start of modern therapy nowadays. Then behaviorists came into picture. So they were not agreeing with Freud. So another group called as behaviorist, they said, let's focus on what we can see. They studied how people and animals react to things in their environment, right? So this group believed that people's actions, whatever they do or whatever we do, it it is shaped by the things we experience, like rewards and punishments. They thought that this was the best way to understand the mind. Now what happened? Cognitive psychology and the computer model came into picture. So later, psychologists started to think of the mind like a computer. This led to the rise of cognitive psychology, which focuses on how we process the information. They studied things like memory, problem solving, and the decision making. In other words, they were asking, how does the brain handle all the information we get every day? Then social and developmental psychology came into picture. and psychology as a subject, it kept evolving. So one field called as social psychology, it focused on how we interact with others in a society. Researchers wanted to know things like why do we follow social rules and what makes us help or hurt others. Another field came into picture called as developmental psychology. So it looked at how people grow and change throughout their lives, starting from being a baby to adulthood. Sigmund Freud or Freud's idea about childhood still influenced this. But now psychologists were studying every stage of life. So Freud was related to historical pattern, the childhood memory, the dreams. But now psychologists are studying every stage of life. So childhood, teenhood, adulthood, etc. and etc. What about the psychology today? So today psychology is a huge field with many different approaches, but it all comes down to one thing: understanding the mind. From the way we think and behave to how we interact with others, psychology has taught us a lot about what it means to be a human. In simple terms, you can say psychology is understanding the mind. So, that was a quick journey through psychology. And yeah, if you find if you found this interesting, hit that like button, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to Engineer in Cubicle, my YouTube channel, for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Thank you.